Holy water cooler where doubts flow freely. It's a place where conversations spark curiosity and questions flow as freely as the water. Science can be hard. It challenges us to think critically and question our assumptions. Sometimes it makes us uncomfortable, pushing us out of our comfort zones. Think about it. Facing facts is tough. It requires us to confront the unknown and embrace uncertainty. Wouldn't it be easier to just ignore them, to live in a bubble where everything is simple and unquestioned? Religions have provided solace and certainty for centuries, offering answers to life's biggest questions. But what about those who find comfort in denying the demonstrably provable? Those who reject evidence and cling to their beliefs? Enter the Church of Anti-Science, a place where skepticism of scientific consensus is celebrated. Here, questioning vaccines is a sacrament, a ritual of defiance against medical advice. And climate change is dismissed as a liberal conspiracy, a narrative to be resisted. It's like your uncle's Facebook feed came to life, filled with misinformation and half-truths, but with robes and hymns, maybe. A satirical twist on the age-old search for certainty. Genesis of ignorance, the dawn of a new faith. A new era is upon us, one where belief trumps evidence and faith overshadows reason. The Church of Anti-Science isn't some fringe group in tinfoil hats, it's a growing movement that spans across demographics and geographies. Okay, maybe some wear tinfoil hats, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's a joke. But it's much bigger than that. It's a collective mindset that challenges the very foundation of scientific inquiry. It's a movement born from the internet's echo chamber, where dubious claims become gospel truth, and experts are the enemy. Here, misinformation spreads like wildfire. Fueled by memes and misinformation, this church offers a sense of community for those who feel alienated by the complexities of science. It provides simple answers to complex questions. After all, why bother understanding complex scientific theories when you can just say it's all a hoax and call it a day? It's easier, it's comforting, and it requires no effort. The Gospel according to our sacred texts and emoji prophets. The Church of Anti-Science doesn't have a Bible. We have Facebook walls and YouTube comment sections. Our prophets aren't learned theologians. They're that guy you went to high school with who now sells essential oils and spouts conspiracy theories. Our most sacred symbol, the emoji. Because nothing says I understand and accept your well-reasoned argument, backed by empirical evidence like a bunch of digital laughter. Section 4. Spreading the misinformation gospel. A how-to guide for the devout. Becoming a missionary for the Church of Anti-Science is easy. Just follow these simple steps. First, find an article you haven't read. Then, misinterpret the headline. Next, share it on social media with a comment like, "Wake up, sheeple," and don't forget to add a for good measure. Congratulations, you're now spreading the good word of misinformation. Section 5, you talking to me, deflecting logic with the sacred emoji. Confronting a believer with facts and logic, they have a weapon against your reason, the emoji. It's the ultimate defense mechanism. Did you present peer-reviewed studies, climate change graphs? Vaccines actually working? It's the digital equivalent of throwing your hands up in the air and yelling fake news. Who needs facts when you have emojis, right?
Section 6. A Believer's Bliss, Finding Comfort in the Church of Anti-Science. Before I found the Church of Anti-Science, I was lost, says Brenda, a recent convert. I felt overwhelmed by the complexities of the world and the endless stream of scientific information. I used to believe in things like gravity and the water cycle, but they never truly resonated with me. But then I saw a post online about how the Earth is actually flat and surrounded by a dome, and it all made so much more sense. It was like a light bulb went off in my head. Plus, the emojis in the comments really spoke to me. They made the information feel more relatable and less intimidating. Brenda found a community that embraced her doubts and anxieties about the world, a place where she could voice her concerns without judgment, a community that most importantly doesn't require her to understand complicated things like science. Here she feels accepted and at peace, knowing she's not alone in her beliefs.
Section 7. Join the congregation, embrace thee, and unlock a world of truth. So, are you tired of experts telling you what to think? Done with the burden of critical thinking? Then come on down to the Church of Anti-Science. We welcome all who are ready to reject reason, embrace misinformation, and communicate primarily through emojis. We meet every day on the internet. Just look for the